Hey friends, it's Simone. I'm so glad you're joining me for another journal with me in my Hobonichi Weeks. This is the very last week of December, and I have decided to only fill in the days for December and then add the January dates or days into my new Hobonichi Weeks. I have put together this folder. This is from Muji, and I think what they call it is some kind of travel folder. The last clear pockets are actually A4 size, so you would be able to put in a map. And I went through when I picked out my Shop Your Stash stuff, and I realized that putting it all together into one huge box of the things that I want to use up this month was way too overwhelming and just didn't serve me well. I was looking for other ideas to use or to make the items that I want to use more accessible for myself. So now I'm trying to, I pulled out folders, stuff that I already own, to make something for each of my notebooks and journals. So I had in my January stash, I had kits. Those would be clearly something that I would want or try and use up in my pocket notebook. So I made a little folder just specifically for that. And then I made this or put together this Muji folder with all the things that I would possibly use in the weeks. And I decided to just, my goal is to use things that people send me, to use up my own stash, and to not, well, purchased and Happy Mail from friends, and to not just put it into my pile of things, but to make use when I get the things. Because I, especially when I buy things, I buy them for a reason. I don't want to put them into my pile of stuff and forget about them. Using them is part of the joy, or that's what I'm trying to make the connection that when I get something, then not only the getting the stuff is the joy, but also using the stuff is the joy. So that's what I did. And this woodland theme is from an envelope, from the outside of the envelope, from um, a Patreon envelope from Sissy's Art Cafe, and I just love it. And so I cut it out and used it in here. And now I'm looking for more embellishments. I think there's something missing in the scene, but I don't really know what it is. And this is a folder from Happy Scrappy. It is a Hobonichi Weeks kit folder, but the sticker sheets, the long, small, long ones that you get, for instance, with Sticky Club, they all fit in here. And so this has become my go to album for stickers that I use in the weeks because those stickers need to be a bit smaller than others. So this is what I use as well. I use the things that I want to use up right now, and then I have this whole album of stickers to pull in. And then I also have my all of my whimsical planner stickers that I use in this week's. So yeah, I just have so much stuff. That's basically the bottom line. I love that I found this Hida girl. Um, those I actually purchased several years ago on Amazon, and I have been using them consistently throughout this weeks. And I I just really like them, and so why not use them all? It doesn't, if it occurs repetitive to someone, it definitely doesn't to me. And since it's my journal, it's totally fine. So in December, when I started going back into the weeks more frequently, or when I decided to go back and because I wanted to do this for 2021, I needed a place where I could jot down things that happened that day. Um, and so I started using the monthly in the Hobonichi cousin. And just that square, which is quite big actually, um, is the space that I allow myself to write down what happened that day. In December, I slacked because I wasn't sure if I actually needed to do this. Since I do have a planner and there is my to do list, so I could reference that, but I quickly realized that what I want to journal about in this week's is not the same as what is written on my to do list. And so I struggled with this spread. Did you see the Kinder Bueno? It is my favorite candy as of now. Oh my gosh, I had never tried one before December. Yeah, so good. I love them. And it's my birthday next week. Well, the week after. So maybe I should get myself a treat. I have to write it down because I will forget. Yeah, so I really struggled with filling in the with chronologically filling in what I actually did each day. And so you will see me hesitating. So I put it very um, intentionally put down the 2021 goals onto Thursday, and then I realized no, or Tuesday, no, that can't be right because we did something, or I did something. We went to IKEA on the Tuesday, so now it took up so much space. And then I decided it doesn't really matter. It's especially that time of year is the time of year where the days seem to be the same every day. I was able to take the week off work, and so I was at home. That's another reason why I struggled with like knowing which day on what happened on which day. Um, and so I just, it's the last spread. It's totally okay if it's not 100% perfect, and it still looks nice. The combination of watercolor with a really black pen works, and I did a thumbs down. I'm not sure. Oh yes, because I put down for Monday, I put down film the UFOs video that you will actually be getting to see tomorrow. Um, and then I realized that I referenced a video which I thought I had filmed 1.5 years ago, but that I did not. So I will have to go back, or that's what I did. But then I would realize that I will have to go back and film a video or a part of the video so that you would actually be able to understand what I was talking about in the video, which was yeah. And I smudged the watercolor, so that wasn't cool. Um, but I think I was able to salvage it. I I felt really weird with the embellishment cluster on the bottom hand side, and then having the heavy filled up cluster on the top left and nothing on the bottom left. So I found that sticker. It is also from a Patreon sheet from Sissy's Art Cafe. It is a picture with a frame around, and there is a rainbow. And for me, this is what symbolizes 2021. Even though it didn't start, like, we're still in a pandemic and there's still, everything is still the same. This is what 2021 symbolizes for me. It is not my word of the year, but I do have a lot of hope that by the end of 2021, we have made steps into the right direction. And I thought it was super fitting. That image personates, which is not a person, but that image just says hope to me, and so I just put it there. and added the Hope 2021. And then I went into my planner stickers and added some Once More with Love and stuff and called this spread done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you soon. If you want to watch tomorrow, then I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, bye.